The five principles of equity-minded assessment are: one, it is transparent, it involves students, disaggregates data, pays attention to context, and finally embeds equity everywhere. Number one, be transparent. Tell students exactly what you want them to do and make sure that your grading criteria are clear and measurable. Often I hear an assumption that students should know how to do X, Y, or Z, but we have a lot of first generation and low income college students, as well as returning learners, students who are parents, students who are minoritized in other ways, students with disabilities, and it's simply not feasible to assume certain things. So instead, be very, very clear with your expectations. We do this to avoid the hidden curriculum. And as for how, you can review your course outcomes and make sure that every skill you're asking students to demonstrate can be measured. And you can also be clear on how it will be measured. I'm a big fan too of using rubrics for grading assignments. Number two, involve students. Why? Students are the people actually learning the content. They have insight into their own strengths and weaknesses, and they can tell you, the subject matter expert, how to help them learn. How? Ask students to write a learning outcome with you. What does that particular group of students want to learn in that particular semester? Next, disaggregate data. This is a fundamental principle to equity-minded practice, even in and out of assessment. When we collect data on student performance, we are aggregating it, we're collecting it. When we disaggregate data, we break that back out into smaller categories in order to understand underlying patterns. We disaggregate data based on race, ethnicity, gender, and disability to understand where we might unintentionally be leaving minoritized students behind. In other words, who gets counted counts. How? Pay attention to where you lose students each semester and track the pattern. Do you find that after a midterm, you lose a big chunk of Hispanic students? Right? That's important to notice. You might adjust your assignments for retention or adjust your practices in some way. Very importantly, do not assume someone's race, ethnicity, gender identity, or disability based on their appearance. You are not the person who can assign someone to a category.